You can tell I've been fortunate with my family, and we've had the usual ups and downs of family life. But perhaps my biggest challenge so far has been facing breast cancer. When I was diagnosed, I went through the same motions as most people: denial, anger, self-pity, and fear. I tried to put a brave face on it, but admit it was really strange to see my children looking at me with concern for me etched on their faces. I was the one who always looked after them. It's the way it works in families. I'd always felt so independent. I remember being at Mass a few weeks after the diagnosis and hearing the song, "Be with me, Lord, when I am in trouble. Be with me, Lord, I pray." And we hear it usually, of course, just leading up to Easter. I broke down finally at that point and realized that I really was in trouble and that death was a possibility if these treatments didn't work. And the surgery, the usual sessions of chemotherapy and radiation were difficult, as they are for everyone. And for that year and longer, it was hard having no hair and much less energy than usual. But several of my friends took turns accompanying me to the chemo sessions, and I realized the beauty and the blessing they were to me. They and my family were God's way of being with me when I was in trouble. And I was fortunate that 6 years later, I was deemed cancer-free. And it's been challenging but helpful ever since then when questions about cancer and treatments come up in some of the sessions we do in parishes and in other places. And I've found that the Church's teaching on proportionate or disproportionate care, ordinary or extraordinary, as we sometimes still call it, that's very meaningful to me, and my own experience is very helpful in explaining that teaching. I understand when people do not want to endure chemo, for example, and I'm glad that our Church allows us to make up our own minds in our individual circumstances about our treatments.